Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of this podcast. I'm down in real world with little man Tate. We've got Ben and Maz. Hi guys, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah, alright.
Ben?
Hello.
Bit of acid reflux today, Ben. What's going on there, mate?
Massive. I just had a right mouthful of salsa, and I need a massive belch.
He's been taking liberties backstage by starting on the nibbles too quickly.
Celery does it, doesn't it?
And he does backing vocals as well. He should be banned from celery sticks and carrots.
Well, that's what kind of like festival snacks, isn't it, I suppose, mate? Is it like a reminder of back in the day when you were doing all these big festivals? Do the snacks take you back a little bit with romantically? And
especially
I think we've got a bit more
dips.
Middle class, haven't we? Because we do gigs now and it's just we need this meal, we want that, we want hummus and celery stick. Before it was just as much Carling, Jack Daniels and Red Stripe as we could get. We're thinking a little bit more about as Elf, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we have to these days.
Yeah, we really do. And like during lockdown and stuff, I interviewed John, who's out and about at the minute for the podcast. It was great catching up with him, and you just started the process of fucking rehearsing and getting back together again as a band. On a previous episode, we've had his take on it. Tell us about how you fucking found it, because he found it hard work.
Yeah, it's like, I know that it's in there somewhere where they say, getting back together, like riding the bike, everything, will just come back to you. But it was actually, there was a few moments where we thought, what is that chord again? And they were ringing me up, because I'm living down south at the minute. They were saying, Maz, what's the chord in this song? we can't work it out. And I was thinking, that's me. So we sorted all the chords out. We all managed to get around that hurdle, and then it just the routine of doing it again, and the next practice after that was a bit better than that one, and then they were rehearsing loads. I was coming up doing some more with them. So eventually, the wheels got in motion, and we sounded good. And
I knew that after those two Sheffield gigs that you had, but you had one planned and then it sold out, and you did another one. I knew it were going to carry on. But at the time when I spoke to John, they were like, "Oh no, this is it. This is like just like a thingy." But you can't go to that much effort and like not fucking have a go again. How much did it like grab you getting back on stage? Like how much influence did it have on your because you've moved on with your lives a little bit, haven't you? Yeah. How much did it grab you again, boys?
Well, straight away. I think even just first day at practice room. I remember we played a song back at the pub quiz, and it was surreal.
Yeah.
After not doing it for like 12, 13 years, and I was playing it and just with this massive smile on my face. And I kind of think nobody said it, but it back in his heads we were like, let's get writing, let's make sure this carries on, and the feeling of walking out on stage in Sheffield.
Yeah.
And then obviously selling second night out, and then next thing you know, we're offered Tramlines, and then we're going on tour, and it's just fantastic again. I'd like to say we feel like we're 25, but genuinely don't anymore, do we?
But how have you kind of like managed it though? Because you're kind of like moved on with your lives, and like you've got your careers, you've got your jobs and that kind of stuff. How do you like turn that off and then get back on the road again? How do you manage it?
I mean, thankfully we've got a guy called Andy who's manages, and he's been absolutely fantastic, because he's able to sort of see a bit ahead than what we're seeing, because we just like to know what's happening next week. He can see what's going to happen next year.
Nice.
And I think we knew we wanted to do more stuff and have more stuff in the diary, but you've got to compensate for us having other jobs, and that's how it was when we first started out. We all had jobs and we're all doing
back in the moon
things. So now it's gone full circle again, but this time instead of working behind bars or trying to blag it by staying at university or like trying not to get a job, we have actually had to try and learn a few things and get new careers and do other things, but none of it compares to being on stage and playing.
Do you still feel like you're blagging it or what?
Sometimes, but I think
Ben's nodding.
Just something just clicked. I think when us four get in a room and we're not there going, right, who's going to do the 10-minute guitar solo, and we know what we are, we know what we're good at, and we stick with that. But expect to see some good things next year, because we're not just going to be churning out stuff that we've already done or going down the same route.
Well, that obviously means an album, doesn't it?
Yeah, Maybe.
I'm not going to like.
So. Because we're not written that many songs.
Well, that feels like the natural progression to new Little Man Tate tunes, possibly at some kind of.
It's about thinking,
in the future.
right, we've got 4 songs, because what's been happening is we've been writing like 4 or 5 songs and thinking, oh, these are brilliant, right, these, and then 2 weeks later thinking, actually they're a bit crap. Yeah. Then you're going back again, and then you've got to write a few more songs better than those ones.
Is that like nostalgic from like back in the day though, when you start out and you do write crap and then you write this brilliant song and then you write a bit of crap and then you build on it?
I think it kind of changes because when we were signed to a label, we put out a single, put out a single. So any song that we didn't think was single worthy or album worthy, it could be a B-side.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, even though we tried to write good B-sides.
That's save that one.
Yeah, I don't think they, like if we wrote a really good song, we'd go, I'll save that one.
Yeah.
This obviously now, out of the 4 sort of songs we write in patches, 1 or 2 of them, like Maz says, will go, possibly not good enough for us, but one of them's a belter. So we keep that one, and we're kind of doing it like that, aren't we? So we're expecting to have to do.
There's no one, you know, with a ticking clock going, right, is it ready yet? Is it, you know, we've been doing some sessions with a really good producer called Martin Smith, who's got a studio in Sheffield, and he's been brilliant because he's been a bit more of a hands-on producer, and he's been helping us out, and he's tweaked a few things, and it's like having another band member.
What was it like that with a label, like someone fucking tapping the watch and fucking a bit annoying?
A little bit, because
you're
just so busy.
Claps on you and you're like, what?
And you're always on tour, so you're always thinking, we're trying to focus on the live stuff, and then the label's always thinking, right, well, you're going to write conflict. Some new songs, you're going to write some new stuff, and it's the same with every band, isn't it? You've got all that time to write your first album, and then the second one, you're on tour, and you just think, like, what do we write about now? Dressing rooms and tour buses.
Well, it must be like so nice now, like just to be in the space where you are, where everything's chilled and you've got this big fucking stage ahead of you in this afternoon. It just must be nice.
We're in a better position now than I think we ever have been in terms of where we're at kind of mentally, and just like enjoying being back together and not trying to put too much pressure on ourselves. But we know at some point we're going to have to say, right, this is an album coming out, or this is a single, and people will go, oh, I wonder what they sound like now. And we can't be too far from what we used to be like, even though it's been 12 years. Because if we'd have stayed together for 12 years, God knows what we'd be doing now. We probably would have killed each other. Anyway.
You would have been friends, would you? Isn't it great though? Because I keep reconnecting with people from music, because I like stopped being in a band after we spotted you guys fucking many fucking moons ago. And like I stopped doing the music thing, and then like I fell back into owning this fucking RGM thing that's fucking just gone class. And I love every fucking minute of just speaking to the talent and like engaging again with people, like after all these years, and just being back at this time when we're here in Sheffield again, just about to go onto Tramlines stage. Ben, how much are you looking forward to it, mate?
Can't wait.
Hard on.
Absolutely. It's been fucking wake up, nervous poo, fag, shit, coffee, fag, laying off setting tracks.
Piss again.
Just trying to do things to take your mind off it, because like it's here, it's happening now. In 2 hours, we're going to be on stage, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it's here. I can't believe what we're doing. You know.
You're not doing very well with the bananas, lads.
There's a few grapes.
A few grapes and that.
We'll be throwing them at each other later.
So what can the Sheffield crowd like see? What are they going to see? Is it similar to be what you did at the O2, or is it going to be? I don't know. You tell me. I'm not going to say
anything. A bit more condensed. So doing a bit more condensed. So we do 9 songs. We've got to stick to the 45-minute set. So slot time. So a bit of a kind of short, sharp version of what we did in October. We're sticking a new one in as well.
Of course.
Got to do that. Got to play a new one.
Only one.
Yeah, you just
for now.
Yeah, people are just going to get energy and a hometown band just loving being part of Tramlines.
Ben, Maz, it's been fucking class seeing you again in real life. I ended up on a big fucking night out with Ben once in fucking apparently got messy, didn't it, mate? Once.
He can't remember.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Me and Rob Hurst, we were just fucking having a good night. I love seeing you guys back, and cheers. Lads, just fucking enjoy it, lads. Nice one. Thank you.
Cheers,
boys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.